Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our survival let's play on No Man's Land. So you join us, we're still in the same day, in-game day as what we were from our last episode. However, I don't want to be in this in-game day very long. There's just a couple of things that I need to do. The first one being I need to unhook from this for a start. There we go, third time lucky. The very first thing we need to do is get some water in these greenhouses, because they're down to the last 150 litres or something. The second thing we're going to do is spend a bit more money, and I've decided what I'm going to spend it on, and I'll show you shortly. And that's kind of, I keep pressing the wrong button here. I keep pressing L3. I'm sure it was L3 to open that on FS19. Yeah, the decision. It was one of the things we're going to the thing we're going to spend our money on is one of the things that we spoke about. However, it's not the same one, and it's changed because I've cemented this decision because of a mod that's come out, but it's going to benefit us massively. Just put some in here. I might go and get a second one as well. Yeah, I'll quickly go and get a second one. There's quite a nice water trailer that's, I'll show it anyway, that's come out as well, that I probably, well, there's no probably about it, I would have got had it been out at the time. Where's that? Animals. Yeah, this one there. 1,000 litres. I mean, I still could sell the Abbey, couldn't I? To get that, I might make a bit of money back as well. The Abbey was 3 grand, whether we'd get over 2 or not. I mean, the Abbey is double the size, I suppose. So, I mean, it would definitely be a false economy. It's just, I like the look of that old water trailer, that's all. Right, so that'll give us over 4 grand. We'll keep that there. Right, the thing we're going to get is a new chicken coop, or another one, because we're going to keep the old one as well. So we're going to animals, chickens, and it's this one here. I think it's part of the Bavarian pack, possibly. It's 9 grand, and you can hold 360 chickens. That's going to do 2 things, one of them positive, one of them negative. Firstly, it's going to absolutely chew through our grain. But secondly, it should make us a hell of a lot of money. But I need to find somewhere where I can place it. I know I can get it in here, because I know there's some land left there. It just means I might have to lose a bit in my field. However, that's not overly a bad thing if we're going to be making as much money as I hope we are on these. So, right, if I put it there, then I can put a bit of a strip in to get feed and to collect. That's not what I wanted to do. to collect the eggs. We'll go for that. Right, let's go and have a look. So that takes us down to 3,679. We are going to have some money coming in soon because I'm hoping them oak trees over there are going to reach full growth in the next, well, at most 2 months. Right, so there's the spawn point. Oh, you can go in here. I mean, this looks a bargain, doesn't it? To be honest. But we are 100% going to chew through our grain. Right, let's get some of these. I'm not going to get one rooster. What I might do is just get puberty 6 months. I don't really want that, do I? What I want is quite a lot of these, and then for them just to start reproducing. 63 grand, that's like nearly all of our money, 3,300. Right, I'll go with 50, and then we've got loads of scope to improve, haven't we? Right, 15 there, one rooster. It holds. I'm sure it holds either 350 or 360. 360. So we'll go and get some feed. And this is where, I mean, we sold that barley and we needed to sell the barley. But we only saved, from memory, we only saved about 1,300 litres. This is where we might struggle. Because barley's 6 months as well, isn't it? Oh. I'll try not to do that again. Although, if any of you's watched either Jack Pine or Greenlands, one of the things that I wanted, I don't know why I'm going this way, one of the things that I wanted in ep22 was real damage. I definitely spoke about it on them 2 series. I think that would be pretty cool. Right, 1,334 litres. This isn't going to go far, is it? When I can afford it, I'm going to terrain edit a track going into here. I'm not doing it now with only 900 euros left. And we're about to go into a... Will we go into negative? Into the red? Possibly. Winter months we're not getting as much for our solar. I mean, that's took nothing, has it? Right, that ain't good. But nothing I can do about now. That will start giving us our continuous sort of source of income. What I'm going to do is, as I said at the beginning, we're not staying this in-game day. It's going to be dark soon anyway. It's January and it's nearly 4 o'clock. So let's progress into the next day. Right, we're into February, and as you can see, we've had some growth. And by some growth, I mean the pines have absolutely shot up. I mean, they're still a long way off, but I hadn't counted for how enclosed this would be. And the spruce has also gone up, and I believe so is the oak, which is what we're going to go and do now. I had planned on the first job being using the Cavernland spreader to get the 2 new canola fields done. However, you can see we're minus 348 euros, and I think with the egg production, so we go into here now, so there, that's our big one. We already at 182 eggs just from them 50. We're going to need a front loader, aren't we? And I also want a weeder, so we need some money. I'm sure they've gone up, you know. I'm almost certain I have. They're going to come down anyway, or some of them are. Oh, I don't like that. It's not very good. That's the lowest you can get on them. How on earth am I going to mulch them down? What am I meant to do with that? I know this is going to be awkward, but I haven't got much choice really. And by awkward, I mean an absolute ball ache. Shouldn't really stand under here, should I? But yeah, it's better. I expected all these just to shave off, but obviously not, so they're going to be bits that we can actually sell, which is a bonus. I'd like today to either be able to afford the front loader or afford the weeder. Oh, as you can see as well. In fact, I didn't even think of that. We've got a sorghum field where the prices are alright, and we have an oat field. I could still make a little bit of money off them, couldn't I? Get these done first. It won't be a day. The harvest definitely won't be a day. We haven't got time. Right, I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to get it all in the trailer, and we'll come back once it's done. Right, we've got our first load, and it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. You can see what looks like a load of floating timber. It's as if the game is recognising that all that is full. So when I was trying to put the top right hand corner of the trailer, when I was trying to put that little bit in, it's like I was trying to put a full branch in. That's maybe, I don't know, 4 times longer than that. These bits weren't as bad, the end bits, but the branches were an absolute nightmare, so I don't expect that we're going to get much off this, and I expect it now to be a very long process. We've got more than what I thought. Yeah, didn't look good. Really frustrating to load. So I'm going to do the majority of that off camera, but obviously show you. In fact, what I might do, I might just do a load of it off camera, keep selling it, and then come back and show you what the final price is. And then that will be the end of the episode. So, for you, it's going to be seconds. For me, judging by the last lot, it's going to be about an hour. So, I'll not be long. Okay, so this is the last of a second tree. So we've took 2 down. You can see we're just over 10 grand. Once we've sold this, we'll have a look to see what we've made from 2 trees. I mean, the outlying thing straight away is it's totally worth it. We've took 2 trees down from 20 and we paid £1 grand, and it's took I think 5 months for them to grow. I mean, don't get us wrong, it's an absolute pain to cut them up. Or cutting them up isn't the worst thing, it's the stacking. You can see if I jump on here, all sort of the space in between, that's the pain. So 3,638. So from 2 trees we've made just under 14 grand. I mean, that's ace, isn't it? Which means the last thing we'll do on this episode is we'll go and get a weeder, because them canola fields can still be weeded. And I need to put it back on ×5. Right, I'm just going to drop that there. In fact, we'll have a look, see what the second-hand stuff is. Nothing of relevance. I mean, that would be lovely, but right, I couldn't find weeders last time. Where are we at? Still can't find weeders. There we are. Right, that's the one we're going to get. 60 horsepower. What's that one? 9 meters. 6 meters. 9,500. We'll go for that. And that takes us down to 4,148. What we'll do, we'll get hooked up and I'll see you back down there. Right, back down at the farm. We are going to keep it on the Steyr, however, because it's in the first growth stage, we'd be alright with the 6105 anyway, wouldn't we? I mean, the Steyr's obviously got the Rowcroft tyres on. Put that down, and I'm hoping... Yeah, it is, it's removing them. Brilliant. I'm really pleased with this. The reason why I'm really pleased is because it's like a next step. For the first... How long have we been going now? 3 years. I can't believe... We're in year 3, aren't we? Rather than we haven't done a full 3 years. So up until this point, we've only been able to harvest fields with weeds in it. So I mean, it reduces... Is it 15%? Is it the same as a line? It reduces it by quite a lot, doesn't it, with the weeds? So this genuinely does feel like sort of the next step on, which is great. And the fact that for the weeds, as we stand now, that 9.5 grand is it. We don't have to spend any more. I know we probably will, whether we upgrade to a different weeder or we go to the expense of sprayers, which I'm trying to avoid. I mean, it's not even an option on this series at the minute anyway, but yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm pleased with them oak trees. Like, I'm over the moon with them. I think even if we just chop down maybe a couple for the next few episodes, all the things we need are around about the same amount of money anyway. Between sort of 10 and 20 grand. So things that we need to be looking for over the next couple of episodes is we need a front loader on this tractor. That'll be the next thing we're going to get. We need a mulcher, a stump grinder, sorry. And if we're going to be generating this much money, we need to be able to put lime down on our fields. Which we can't do at the minute. I know we could with our old sort of spreader, but with our new one we can't. So we're going to have to think of a way around that. But yeah, if we're getting this amount of money coming in, then I won't mind spending it on lime. Because if you can remember, I limed this field. It's the only one I've done in the whole of the series so far, and it cost a fortune. Like, relatively, it cost loads. What's all these bits? Oh, they're the rocks, aren't they? Yep, so there's something else we need to do as well. Get rid of them rocks. And harvest them 2 fields. We've got so much to do, it's unreal. And I need, as well, probably the next in-game day, because I don't think I'll have time to do it in the next episode, which will sort of be the back end of this day. I need to go and get another pallet of saplings and plant them somewhere else on the farm. However, I do need to find out, them oak trees, the stumps are huge that are left over. I need to know that you're going to be able to get rid of them. There's a possibility, although I don't know, because I've never done it, that you can edit them out, terrain edit them. I mean, even then it's going to cost money in that. Do you know what I might do actually? We'll do this, and then I might put the I might do that terrain editing on the chickens to make that look a bit better. Might be an idea. These fields, what we weeding as well. At the minute they've got no fertiliser on, so they will need fertilising. One more run on this one, and then I think what we'll do is we'll put a time lapse on for the second field. And then we'll sort the terrain editing out. In fact, I'll just put it on now. We'll do field number 4, and we'll come back to sort the chickens out right at the end. So I'll have a look. of more runs and we're there. I really feel like the last couple of episodes we've sort of we've turned the corner, I think. Although it's still going to be a struggle because we've still got that debt. We've still got that interest payment every single month, which is crippling. I think we've now got ways to mitigate that. And I'm hoping in what we're going to get, it doubles every time, doesn't it? The reproduction for the chickens. So I mean, it won't be long until we fill that. I might even put some more in it. Some more hens in it. But not today. Right, last thing we're going to do is go over here and do some train editing. Right, so we want painting. Animal mode, no. Dirt. I think that's going to be dirt, isn't it? Go with this one? Yeah, it's this one. I've hardly done any of this in 22. How do we knock it down? There we go. I'm going to do this front bit as well. How can I say I don't own that when I own that? Right, either way. I think that looks better, doesn't it? Do we need to square that off a bit? I really don't like that corner bit, but there's nothing we can do about it because it says we don't own the land. So, today's episode, I feel like we've got a lot in. We've put that new chicken coop down. We've made a fortune from a couple of oak trees, and then we've managed to finally buy our weeder. So, this is where we're going to leave it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.